Welcome to this lecture on common problems found in auxiliary engines on board ships. The auxiliary engine plays a vital role in providing power to shipboard systems and must operate smoothly and efficiently. Marine engineers are responsible for monitoring all auxiliary engine parameters, detecting faults early, and taking corrective actions. In today's session, we will discuss the most common problems found in auxiliary engines under specific headings, along with how to detect them and what actions are required. One of the major issues is power imbalance of the auxiliary engine. This can be identified during performance readings. When there is high peak pressure variation in any of the auxiliary engine units compared to average pressure parameters, this indicates a combustion chamber problem that may require immediate overhauling. The first step is to assess the degree of imbalance. Observe the maximum deviation between minimum and maximum exhaust temperatures. For example, if the average exhaust temperature is around 350 degrees Celsius and the deviation of any particular unit is 50 degrees Celsius or more, it must be investigated. Start by interchanging the thermometer to confirm correct readings. Once confirmed, the matter must be brought to the notice of the senior engineers, and corrective action must be taken without delay. Another serious problem is when the auxiliary engine generator is not taking the rated load. This is a potential threat because load imbalance can affect shipboard operations. If you observe very high temperatures, abnormal parameters, or unusual fluctuations, then the generator must be comprehensively checked and monitored. In this situation, the matter must be reported to senior engineers, and further investigation is mandatory. If you find white metal particles in the auxiliary engine filters, it is a very critical indication. This means wear down or damage to bearings has already started. These particles may appear small or large, but both are serious warning signs. This issue requires instant attention, and even overhauling of the faulty auxiliary engine unit may be required. Identification of the exact unit can be difficult for junior engineers, so it must be brought to senior engineers immediately before the condition worsens. Next, we have the degradation of lubricating oil, which is extremely important to monitor. The quality of lubricating oil must be maintained within safe limits. If oil degrades before reaching its running hours limit, it may indicate sludge formation, emulsion, blow past, or water ingress. This means there may be faults in coolers, heaters, or engine units. In this case, the degraded oil should be removed immediately, and the faulty equipment must be identified, followed by a major overhauling if necessary. Another dangerous condition is the overspeeding of the auxiliary engine generator. This occurs when uncontrolled acceleration of the engine takes place. It usually happens during starting, but can also occur under load due to fuel pump getting stuck or abnormalities in the fuel system. Overspeeding may lead to serious accidents and mechanical failure. Therefore, you must monitor the engine speed continuously using appropriate monitoring systems and alert senior engineers if abnormal speed is detected. A very common indication of trouble is an unusual knocking sound from the auxiliary engine. Engineers must be fully familiar with the normal sound of the engine during operation. If there is a sudden unusual knocking or abnormal noise, it may indicate problems within the machinery system. Immediate inspection and troubleshooting are required to prevent further damage. Abnormal crankshaft deflection readings are also a key problem. Marine engineers must regularly measure crankshaft deflection using a dial gauge. If the readings exceed standard limits, it could indicate worn bearings, crankshaft misalignment, or severe mechanical issues. These conditions require instant action, such as realignment or bearing overhaul, to prevent major failure. Finally, monitoring running hours of auxiliary engines is extremely important. Each engine has a maintenance schedule based on running hours, and ignoring it may lead to unexpected breakdowns. Therefore, marine engineers must maintain accurate records and be aware of when overhauling or major maintenance is required. In conclusion, the job of a marine engineer is not just operation, but continuous monitoring, early detection of faults, and preventive action. By paying attention to exhaust temperatures, knocking sound, lubricating oil quality, crankshaft deflection, load fluctuations, and running hours, we can prevent major breakdowns and ensure safe and reliable auxiliary engine operation on board ships. Thank you for attending this lecture.